Back to his junior team in Sudbury. Oh, turnover! And it goes in on that one. That's a tough one there, Ben.
Well, turnovers kill, and Gavin Hain was on the doorstep, struck for his home club here to make it a 1-0 Wild lead.
It was back to Pavel Dimitra there, and he, of course, was killed in the Yaroslavl plane crash.
Has made it a 1-0 hockey game, but the Blues try to change things here as Bolduc swoops in and scores! A gorgeous goal from the captain, and Zach Bolduc has tied it. Chris and Bolduc got room to run through center, a soft gap on Leskovar, and just a spectacular finish. That's a pro finish on that backhand 5-hole move.
Yeah, well, welcome to the game and welcome to pro hockey, Chad Wutsky. I mean, that was just a sick move on the backhand. That
deflects wide, and now a loose puck at center, and here comes Zach Dean out of the box trying to find the scoreboard, and Wutsky shuts the door. Jecko right in front, he scores! Adam Jecko with Zach Dean factoring in out of the box and onto the score sheet.
Dean comes out of the penalty box. There was a penalty kill for the Blues earlier in the game. The Wild, or a power play rather, the Wild come out of the box, and it was Buchinger that backed up immediately to the blue line. He had some awareness. That was one of those where the Wild players weren't quite as aware, able to forecheck and chip in. And teams are looking for players just like that. Get in on the forecheck, you jump right in, and throwing it in for the St. Louis Blues will be Pekarcik. Think about that. You're looking 20 to 30 goals from your fourth line. That's what teams are looking for. So you can be a young guy, come in, make a difference, and still be able to play offensive hockey.
It's like this line with the Pekarcik line had a direct line to the broadcast there, because that's exactly what they did. Create a little pressure, a little hot kitchen behind the net for Stevie Leskovar. Puck gets turned over. Peterson to his left into the left-hand corner, and a gorgeous stretch pass ahead. Dickinson's in alone, he scores! Tanner Dickinson all the way in off the post, and a 4-1 Blues lead.
Entire year with a broken leg, a couple of years ago. Got back at it last year. Split some time between the American League and the East Coast Hockey League last year. This year, hopefully full-time in the American Hockey League. He can take a real step forward. They like the person, they like the individual, and when you talk to Tim Taylor, or and you talk to the other guys that were instrumental.
Flying the other way is Dalibor. Dvorsky finds Gaudette creeping in, he scores! A beautiful backhand finish, and the Blues make it 5-1 short-handed.
He had the vision to see Gaudette coming down on his other side, and if you watch the replay, he looked once, he didn't look twice. He's looking on the outside, and he feathers that backhand to Gaudette with a terrific backhand underneath the bar. When they're Ben, sorry about that, but that's the excitement that you see of this young talent in the Central Division.
And a drifting shot that trickles through, and it's number 2 on the day after a redirection from Juraj Pekarcik, and the Blues make it 6-1.
It's not a knock on Chase Wutsky, all right, but a couple of years older, you've just, Riley Mercer was just a little bit more composed at 20 years of age, and the difference maker in the first period, you're not getting the saves here in the other two. And then that's okay in a game like this. It's okay. Again, this is a kid that was just drafted this summer.
For who might be number 2. Has a chance in front, and slamming it home in the final minute and 20 is Caden Bankier.
When you go out before you leave, Ben, in the lobby here, on your way to the bus, because you guys are flying right back out, take a quick look and go look at the names on the wall of all the St. Louisans that have played in the NHL.